Hi, my name is Andy Shelby, and I'm the SCMA, Southern California Mediation Association, President for 2020. So I'd like to try doing a YouTube video every so often. This would be for the month of January, and I wanted to give you a little idea of what's been going on the last month, and also what are some of our anticipated events and programs for 2020. But before I begin, I just wanted to say one more time a big thank you to Angela Reddick-Wright, serving as our president in 2019. Her efforts and strides she made with SCMA were great and much appreciated. So what's been going on in the last month? Well, we had our board meeting in the middle of December where we transitioned to the new board. We welcome new board members, Craig Lang, Doug Spores, and Marvin Whistler. In fact, Marvin Whistler agreed to be our treasurer for 2020, so we appreciate that very much. And we appreciate all three of them for joining the board. And so one of the other things we did at the board meeting is we set our strategic goals for 2020. And they sort of fell into four buckets: infrastructure, events, programs, and projects. So I'm going to talk a little bit about infrastructure and events, and then we'll talk about programs and projects at maybe in the February YouTube video. So on infrastructure, well, what does that mean? Well, first of all, let me take a step back. As SCMA has grown over the last 10 years, and as the mediation field has matured and also grown, our infrastructure needs to keep up with it. So what do we mean by infrastructure? Well, it's our staff, how we organize our staff, our website, our systems. We get a lot of feedback from you, not just from the survey last year, but in general about our website and our systems need to be enhanced. How to do webinars, things like that, and also documenting our processes. We need to do that. So as we transition to new boards and new people, they can make that transition easier rather than starting from scratch again, or maybe just having information in people's heads. So as far as our staff, one thing we did at the beginning of November, we hired an administrative assistant, which is a new role, and that's Mariam Vartkis. And Mariam, graduate from USC, is going to focus just on the administrative processes that we have. So we have someone just focused on that. Later on in the year, we plan to hire a program director who will handle more of the business operations of the organization. So when you call into SCMA and you have a question about some helping you with your registration, helping you get access to something in the website, Mariam's the one who's going to contact you back. So we're very pleased to have her. She's doing a great job. So now let me get into events, because that's really what we try to do for you, the different events and programs we have to help enhance your practices or offer you some networking to help you out in the mediation profession. So this week, we just started our mentoring program. Shout out to Mitch Targati and Dave Levitin for leading the efforts in that area. We have 6 mentees that are starting off. That's our spring program, and then we'll have another program in the fall. Also, we're very happy. We just rolled out this week registration for the Family Mediation Institute. The theme of that is Building Interdisciplinary Teams, a Blueprint for Success. We're very also pleased that our highlighted keynote speaker is none other than Woody Mostyn. So we're very excited to have him as our keynote speaker. This will be held February 29th. That's right, this year there's February 29th. That's a Saturday at the South Coast Plaza Hotel in Costa Mesa. Then in March, on March 28th, a Saturday, we're going to have a 2-hour session on cultural diversity. And excuse me, as soon as we have a little more information on the specifics of that, we'll let you know. We're very pleased that the person leading that discussion will be Dr. Sukh Simran Singh, who's the director of the Strauss Institute for Dispute Resolution. So again, that's on March 28th. Then we'll have our Employment Mediation Institute, which will be held at USC in early May, most likely will be the date for that. And then we have locked down the date for our annual conference. It's going to be Saturday, October 17th at the LA Grand Hotel in downtown LA. Along with those things, we'll be having some webinars, which we want to get going, and our summer soiree that will probably be in the July or August timeframe. I also want to mention, along with our events, our 2 sister organizations, and some of the things they're doing. The KMC, Kids Managing Conflict, which helps with peer mediation in the schools, is having an annual fundraiser on January 30th. So you're encouraged to help and join that and participate in that. It'd be a fun night, of course. And also MC3, or the Mediator Certification Consortium of California, MC3, who launched their Mediator Certification Program at our annual conference. I've gone through the Mediator Certification Program myself. I'm an MC3 certified mediator, so you ought to check into that and participate in that. They're making great strides, and that's part of our future. So we're very excited about that. So those are some of our highlights for this year. I'll highlight projects and programs probably in our February YouTube video. For any of these events that I mentioned that we already have set up, you'll find it on our website. So family mediation, you'll see that right in the middle of our website. For KMC and MC3, if you go to the bottom of our main page, you'll see the links that go to both of those organizations and get more information on them. So that's all I have for today. Best wishes to you and your families for a happy and healthy 2020. That's what it's all about. And of course, best wishes for success in your mediation endeavors. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next month.